Hi-ho, everybody. Americans, Canadians, UK people, anyone who happens to show up on my page. I love y'all. And the response to my hand slapping the Panther fans for booing our anthem, for booing our intro of our players at the opener, the finals opener, and then for booing Bettman if that's what they were doing, and didn't stop booing when the announcement of the Conn Smythe winner was made. They continued to boo. So in that instance, it now looks like you're booing the greatest player of NHL, of hockey ever. Let's face it. I just think that there's tradition involved in hockey, and there's etiquette and sportsmanship. Did you know that we're the only league that ends a series, a playoff series, with a handshake? Connor McDavid stayed on the ice at the entrance to their dressing room after the loss and high-fived or hugged each one of his players as they went off, at his teammates as they went off the ice. And he was the last player to leave the ice. He didn't come out of the dressing room, in my opinion, because he wasn't going to leave his teammates to go celebrate his own individual achievements, which were many. And I think that shows class. And also he gave Panthers their moment to celebrate. And that's tradition. I don't think any winner from the losing team of the Conn Smythe makes their way out to touch the cup. It's not the cup they wanted, besides, but it's also a team sport. So recognition for skill set, talent, and commitment, dedication, and leadership is hockey etiquette. And I'm not bashing any citizenship here. I'm bashing. If our fans had done the same thing to a Panther player, I'd have been pissed. You know? Yes, we booed in retaliation to what they did at the opener. That's it. And it's over. And if I lose some American followers over what my followers are saying in response to your comments, I'm not responsible for everybody who shows up on my page. You know what I'm saying? I have many American friends. I traveled the last 3 years through many states, met many people that I now call friends of mine. And anyways, I am a fan of our neighbors to the south. I love going through the states. I've never had anything but warm reception in every state we've been through. And yeah, and let's just put it this way, there's a huge Canadian presence in American hockey. It's a Canadian sport. Americans have adopted it, and there's many talented players across the world who have adopted our sport. But we do have, etiquette and sportsmanship to be proud of, and tradition is something that we hold near and dear to our heart with the Stanley Cup playoffs. So again, I'm sorry for what's happened in the comments, but that's not my responsibility. Y'all work it out yourself, but I know the words to the anthem of the USA, and I sing it whenever it's being sung. If I'm at a sporting event and that US anthem comes on, I sing it because I like it, but also because it's just a show of respect and tradition, hockey tradition. So calm down, everybody. And the game is over. The most consistent team won. I'm not even going to say the better team won, because it was one hell of a series. It really was. And, congrats to all the parents of all the boys for all the players that made it to the playoffs. That's it. That's all I got. Peace out, motherfucker.